Hello, Facebook Live, doing our December 21 days of do's and don'ts. Here we are on number 10. And, this one's kind of self-explanatory, I think. Nothing new and revolutionary here other than, we need to definitely, you want to attack your inventory with top-down management. And, I say that as like I said, it doesn't seem like that's any kind of revolutionary new idea or anything, but I can tell you our top performing stores, I've been on the vendor end as far as Viato software stuff, 8+ years, this company for 5 years, deal with dealerships in the trenches. And our best performing stores, hands down, are the dealers top down. The stores that have the dealer or the general manager involved with, again, when it was Viato, all the Viato and the training and the best practices meetings, not just blowing it off to the used car manager here, here's telling the used car manager here, your Viato guys here, and walking out. But also the dealers that we do weekly calls with. Now that's a big commitment. When I was a rep of Viato, I talked to the accounts. I mean, if account needed us every week, every day, I was there. If it was once a month, which was more times than not, probably about 70-80% of the dealers were doing about once a month. There's some dealers doing, twice a month, and another handful that we do every week. But versus now, it's a lot bigger commitment because we do an hour call every week. And so the dealers, it's either, again, the dealer or the general manager, and maybe the general sales manager, if it's a bigger store, that is actually looking over those departments and making decisions. Those are the stores that are top down. What's up, Adam? That are the most successful. Because here's the biggest challenge. When we go through inventory, when we're pulling out, because one of the things about what we do is it's sometimes what I call an ugly call, or it's not fun. We're here pointing out the strengths for the week, why, what they're doing good at. But more likely, we're here to talk about what we're not doing good about every week and what cars are ugly on their lot. So it's not like it's a great call. And, when we're calling out these vehicles, the cars that we own wrong, that we're pricing too high right now, that's not performing well, more times than not, it was that used car manager that made that purchase decision. And more times than not, it was that used car manager made that pricing decision. More times than not, it's that used car manager deciding to hold out and price it high to see if he can get out of it and do the hope and change, hope he can get somebody to come and pay too much or the market changes on him. And so there's only so much that we can force that manager to do. I mean, if he doesn't want to change it, it's his paycheck. Christmas is around the corner. He doesn't want to take a hit. And if he's the only one on the call, can't change the price and move on. But if the general manager, the GSM's on the call, and we're on the same page that, hey, dude, we bought this thing wrong. Take the hit now. Let's go. Rip the Band-Aid off. Those are the stores that actually attack the inventory more aggressively and, pushes that used car manager to be better. For the purpose of the dealer. The dealer is to make a profit on these cars and not just sit and wait on these things. So again, nothing revolutionary about in the title, attack your inventory from the top down management on anything. I learned that when I was an internet director and helping stores with internet, the process management, but more so than with inventory management, because these are big decisions. We have some stores that are taking $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 hits on cars, and no used car manager wants to do that. And they're going to prolong that pain as long as possible and not have to deal with it or wait for that little perfect pocket of time to dump that car and versus take it from day one. And like you said, John Anderson, no excuses. John Anderson gave me this idea to put this one on. So for 2019, go into any dealership, and if you're a used car manager, you know what? I would tell you, reach out to your GM and general sales manager to get more buy-in. If they're not involved and you're like, yeah, one, as a used car manager, maybe you don't want them to be involved. You don't want them to hear this. Or two, you don't want your dirty laundry air to them, I would encourage you to do it. Because if you can reach out to your general manager and general sales manager to help you attack the inventory, you guys are both on the same page and no one's getting mad at each other. No one's hiding things from each other. And I think as a used car manager, it's going to give you more accountability to have that manager, the GM or dealer on the call or in a meeting. If that's all you're doing is sitting down with a meeting and evaluating that inventory. It's always better just to come clean right out the gate and then figure out a way to get out of it. And then everybody's on the same page. You should be okay. And then limit the mistakes. So short but sweet. Again, 21 days of do's and don'ts. I would say do top-down management, get GMs, general sales manager, get involved with your rep. If you're on First Look or vAuto or any of these other tools, get involved. If you're a dealer or general manager, general sales manager, help that used car manager out. Be involved as much as possible. If you like a free inventory evaluation, just go to lotpop.com. There'll be a free form. YouTube, all these tips go up there. Lotpop Inc. You'll see about 150 video tips. These will also be uploaded to podcasts, so you can listen to them online. Or 844-LOTPOP4. Email me at jrice@lotpop.com. Thanks.